and I think too many organisations do. I mean, let's talk about entrepreneurs for a second. They bet the house, more or less. They might not bet every dollar of the house, but they bet everything on their tech startup, for example.
Yep.
I went to a tech startup talk a couple of years back, or 18 months ago, and three of them, they were all from the Sydney University Business School. And they were all asked at one point, how tough would it gone? And every one of them had stood at the abyss. Every one of them stood at the abyss. But what they didn't say is they didn't say what they saw when they looked down. And what they saw down there was the broken bones of all the other failed entrepreneurs.
Yeah, thousands and thousands.
That didn't make it. And that's not to say don't go and be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Just do it eyes wide open and go as hard as you can and break through. And if you're passionate enough, you've got your best chance. But do it eyes wide open, and if you bring in a little process called risk management to it, you're going to have a better shot.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be a head of risk for one of the technoparks and incubators, one of the biggest incubators in Russia, and I've been spending a lot. They had a portfolio of 1,000 small startup companies, and I was spending a lot of time with them, basically giving them just the two tools, which was the quick checklist, what are the risks to look out for, and the decision tree to kind of help them navigate, and actually three, and the bow tie analysis to understand how to resolve a particular issue. And that's what will help make them, turn them into risk managers or more risk educated entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I just had a conversation on Thursday night with a lady from one of the hubs. In fact, she was from FinTech Australia, and she's actually married to that's the Association, FinTech Association of Australia. She's actually married to one of your interviewees, Gavin Pearce, actually. Lovely lady, and we were talking about what's happening in the hub. I'm going to go and meet with her, and you've given me some more ideas of what I can talk to her about, so thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. They are the most vulnerable because they're faced with so many decisions, and every decision for a small company is a life or death matter for the company, and they're faced with so many decisions. They need very simple tools to kind of help them navigate along the way.
Good idea. I owe you one.
Please. What advice would you give to young people thinking of moving into the risk space?
I think it can be a very fruitful space. Certainly, the people who are spending a lot of money in the finance sector on risk people, when they get a good one, they pay for them and they hang on to them, because a good regulated risk person not only is good at what we're talking about here, they do make a lot of the compliance stuff go away, make it less complicated and less difficult, and therefore less costly to the organisation, rather than people who want to be technically correct about stuff all the time. So there's definitely scope. Now, government has been pushing risk, regulators have been pushing risk. Our ASIC, our corporate listed company regulator, is pushing risk more than it ever has before. So I can only see upside for people if they go about it the right way. And I don't care what your background is. I've met risk managers who ran all kinds of different worlds. I met a guy recently who's got a hobby farm. That's what he's been doing for ages, and I think he had sort of a ag background, and now he's a risk manager for a government department. So don't be frightened. If you do pursue and you're passionate about it, there's a fun out there. And I think, Alex, what you're pushing quite rightfully is where these people should be thinking. What can I do that's outside the norm of revised ISO 31000, which has got some good principles and, it can help people, but at the end of the day, people read the standard and go, well, I need a risk matrix that looks like the standard, or the ancillary documents around the standard. And that's not what it's about. It's about saying to you, what can I get smart about to help people open their minds and make better decisions? And as you know, there's a myriad of ways. I'm adding tools all the time to my workshop toolkit because of the different industries. So a not-for-profit will want something different to a for-profit. Agriculture wants something different to construction. because the tools, some of them are quite generic, but others don't work so well, and you need variation. So I'm always on the lookout for a good tool. But yeah, I think there's plenty of opportunity